Ian, it's a trip to the renowned conditions at Arbroath this weekend. Weather apart, Arbroath have really kicked on and signed some decent loan players to add to the squad.
Yeah, they've reinforced our squad. I think that they were dying for that window to try and get a few guys in, and Dick's certainly done that, and they've picked up a couple of decent results in the meantime as well to give themselves an opportunity to climb the table. Very hard place to go, as we know. Elements and conditions, we'll have to wait and see on Saturday, but we know if there's a little bit of wind then it's pretty bad up there, so we have to be ready for it, we have to prepare for it, and we have to look forward to it.
Overall though, we've got to focus on ourselves. Principally it's a chance to extend an unbeaten run, but it won't be a simple task.
Certainly won't be a simple task, it never is in this league. It is an opportunity for us though. It's the start of a really exciting week for us all, the players and the staff and the supporters. We want to start it off with a fantastic away win that will give us an opportunity to move up a couple of places hopefully, and the opportunity as well for the players to extend their run, as you say, Neil. So lots of incentives for us, lots of positives to look forward to, but we have to go out and do it.
Exactly, yeah. And you were saying to the mainstream press earlier that something that's impressed you over the last few weeks is the fluidity and rhythm across the squad. Like Spencer and Brown are combined well, Gullen and Vaughan. It takes time, but there's good signs there. Yeah,
it's like anything. It takes time to build relationships on and off the park. Not from myself to the players, but also player to player and peer to peer. It's very important. Said it for a long time. Jamie Gullen and Lewis Vaughan haven't played a lot of football together. I see it in training today in particular. They're starting to really understand each other, which is great. Brad and Scott, again thrown together to play a really important role in the team in the midfield area, both doing very, very well for us. So it's coming together. I'm really happy with the players. They've done really well this season. Saturday I felt we were excellent for large parts of that game. We let ourselves down with a couple of silly moments at the back, but overall really good, really happy, but we have to keep going.
Yeah. And looking at those players in those forward areas, Gullen and Vaughan, we've had one out, one in. Willie Akio, what's he going to bring? What competitions is he going to bring to the forward line?
Yeah, really happy to get William in. He's a hungry young player. He was desperate to come here, which was a huge factor for me. I like players that show that desire. He was up in Dingwall Friday night getting all his stuff to come down here and be involved. He was dying to get over the line in time, as was I. He's got plenty of energy. He's, as I say, full of enthusiasm. He will look to running behind. He's quick. He's not blistering pace, but he is quick. He's alive in the box. Watching him in training in particular, he's always on the move. We'll try and temper his movement a little bit because sometimes he's maybe a little bit wide for us, but he certainly knows what he's doing. His work rate is through the roof as well. I've seen that with his numbers on Saturday after the game. So he's going to build relationships with the players. Obviously he has to bed in quicker than the rest of them because he doesn't have many games to go, but really looking forward to working with him. The players have taken to him as well in the changing room, which is a huge factor as well.
And in terms of Saturday's squad, am I right in thinking that it's Ross Matthews and Ethan Ross the only ones that will probably miss out?
Yeah, Ross Matthews definitely. He's still a longer term absentee. Ethan will monitor him again tomorrow, but he's still got a little bit of pain and we can't rush it. I think the biggest thing for myself is actually only two names I'm mentioning because it's normally a lot longer than that. Sam's had another week and he's came on in games. Kieran Ngwenya as well is back another week's training, so probably the healthiest we've been, not just in terms of body numbers but in terms of their fitness levels and where they are. And I mentioned it last week, I've seen a huge increase in our energy levels in training and in games since Christmas, which is brilliant. It's a really important time of the season, so to have everybody back at this time, to have competitions for places, to have players that are extremely hungry to extend their run and also get in the team is brilliant for myself.
Yeah. And as you said, there's two massive cup games coming up after Saturday, but the focus is this Saturday, get the fans behind us, enjoy the experience and then build up to the next two big games. Absolutely,
you have to deal with what's in front of you first and foremost, and then you move on to the next one. I think it's different for staff and probably players as well, that when we win we don't have that long to enjoy it. You've pretty much looked straight to the next game straight after regardless, so we'll deal with Arbroath. It's going to be a really tough game, a really tough test up there, and as I say, conditions may dictate how we have to play, but it's going to be hopefully a good game for the supporters. Hopefully we come out on top and we can get the 3 points.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.